Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. I think what we see on many charts is a failure of the potential upside impulse that we witnessed today. Okay, so a lot of coins have stopped the recent rallies after three waves and at very awkward positions. Many of them not even breaking above the potential wave 1 high, which on many charts occurred either here on the 21st of December or on the 24th of December. VeChain could not break above and is failing. Okay, so it's not an upside impulse which is unfolding here. I see two, on the micro level, looking at the bigger picture, it's the 3.3 cent level. I mean, that remains still relevant key support, right? Key support. When we saw potential upside impulse, we considered the wave 4 complete. It could still be unfolding. I mean, the white count, which I had here on the chart, is still relevant. And it's technically, you could say technically valid all the way down to 3.3 cents. I don't want to entirely give up on the bullish scenario. Surely it depends a little bit on Bitcoin as well. But if Bitcoin is holding support, then I see two pathways that VeChain could take from here. To be honest, they are very, very similar. The first one would be highlighted here in yellow, and it is a diagonal pattern. So instead of forming, let me remove that, instead of forming an upside impulse, this might all have morphed into a diagonal pattern so that this here was a wave 1, but in three waves, A, B, C. We had a wave 2, price reacted to support for a wave 2, and this is now an A, B, like that, A, B, C in wave 3. Then we would get a 4 and 5. I mean, that's the next best bullish option that can be considered. Or, but that looks very protracted, or the wave 2 is still unfolding, right? And we had some kind of a flat correction, like A wave down, B wave up, C wave down. But I don't think that is very valid, or I don't think that makes much sense. For various reasons, the proportions don't look right, and all sorts of things on the micro level, but it does look okay-ish as a diagonal pattern, because that is now, but these might get invalidated very, very quickly, right? But these are now the next best bullish options that we have available on many of these altcoin charts. But yeah, at the moment, and I think that is something we need to consider, many of these setups at the moment, they are like, catching the hot knife. So you don't necessarily want to get too aggressive in terms of like long trades, until we get a first reversal signal to the upside. And here at the moment, I can still consider this a potential diagonal. Now, in a diagonal pattern, these structures are very, very fragile. Now adjusted micro support is now located between 4.3 cents and 4.6 cents. This is adjusted micro support. And these get invalidated very quickly, because what I always say is in diagonals, especially in B wave pullbacks, support areas are considered rather weak. Okay, so it's not super strong support, it's rather weak support. Why? Because B waves, they can go deep. They sometimes form double bottoms, and it sort of failed to rally in an impulse, which means it's already, the bears are definitely coming back. They're trying to. The question is, can the bulls hold it, hold up? Can the bulls save the price from breaking below support? And it shouldn't go below 4.3 cents. I mean, if it does, then it's likely the white count, and we can watch again the lower support area. That is still relevant. And let me just move that across here. So yeah, I just need to make sure I grab the top there. So it's two support areas we can observe now, right? For the bullish scenario still. One between 3.3 and 3.9 cents, and the upper one between 4.3 and 4.6. But a break below a micro support for a possible impulse indicates high risk, and it indicates the structure is very fragile. And it's just something that we've observed again and again in this cycle. A lot of these coins just look kind of tired, and can just not rally in an impulse, That's the problem. But yeah, that's how I would approach this chart right now. So support level should be clear. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.